Ezreal is a really strong, independent solo queue carry. Long range spells, an attack speed debuff, and free blink pretty much lets him take care of himself. And a strong early and mid game means he can snowball really hard. For abilities, I typically get a point in every skill before maxing R, W, Q, and E in that order. The attack speed debuff on W is simply way too strong to ignore if you're against another auto attacker in lane. It pretty much halves someone's auto attack damage for a full 5 seconds at max level, which is absolutely amazing. As for masteries and runes, I got the typical AD carry masteries of 2109 with AD marks and quints, armor seals, and magic resistance blues. Keep in mind the rune page is really down to personal preference, and the only rune I would never deviate from in a typical bot lane is the armor seals. It's almost essential for trading hits against the enemy AD. For summoners, I go flash and ignite. Ignite combined with Ezreal's early game strength really lets you snowball hard, and it's the perfect counter to heal, which is one of the most popular bot lane summoners at the moment. Ezreal naturally has a really strong early game, but don't overdo it. Try not to fight in huge minion waves, and check levels, summoners, and items before committing to a fight. In this situation, I know we both have Ignite down, and we both just hit level 6. But I have a Dorans Blade and a Vampiric Scepter up on Varus, so there's pretty much no way to lose a fight unless something goes terribly wrong. So I tell Leona to go in, 1, 2, 3, dead. And even if Taric was smart enough to stun me, I'd have still pretty much demolished him. Keep in mind, Ignite has a 3-minute cooldown, while Heal's cooldown is 4 minutes and 30 seconds. If you and your opponent both use your summoners at the same time, and he has Heal while you have Ignite, when your Ignite comes off cooldown again, you have a full minute and a half to push your summon advantage, where you have Ignite and they have pretty much nothing. If you want to win, do so. Force fights during that minute and a half, and you're almost guaranteed to win. Ezreal is also one of the best Dragon and Baron killers in the game, which is one of the reasons I still get wriggles on him. He gets tons of free attack speed, he buffs his team's attack speed, his Q procs Madrids, and he has a great escape if things go wrong. If you're on the blue side, position yourself so you can easily blink away. If you do get a kill, or force your opponent to go back, push your lane to the tower if possible. It'll cause the enemy to lose a lot of XP and gold to the tower. After you've pushed, try to go back and spend your gold. The act of getting a kill doesn't automatically make you stronger than the enemy, and if you overstay your welcome, the AD you just killed could come back with more items and destroy you. My best advice for teamfighting is to not take risks unless you need to. Constantly kite, attack whoever is safe to attack. Save your arcane shift and flash to escape, and use your W to either debuff the enemy carry, or to save your ass if the bruiser jumps you. And always remember to auto attack. Your spells are pretty powerful, but at the end of the day, you are an AD carry, and auto attacks make up the majority of your damage later in the game. Keep in mind, this advice only really applies if you're either winning, or it's relatively even. If you're losing by some terrible margin, it may be worth it to take the risk, but in most situations, you want to play as safely as possible. And when you're in that final game-winning push, or you're going for the Baron or the Dragon, always remember to keep your passive up and essence flux your teammates. The extra attack speed could make all the difference. And that's it for my guide in Ezreal. Keep in mind, this is my very first champion guide, so any constructive criticism would be appreciated. And thanks for watching.
Let's go!